My neighbor kept siphoning gas out of my tank every single day. I pretended I had no clue. I just hopped on a plane and took a trip to Europe. 5 days later, my property manager called. Your neighbor's car blew up on the highway. He told me to get back home right away. I was standing at the Piazzale Michelangelo in Florence, staring up at the dome of the Florence Duomo. My phone in my pocket started buzzing. It was an unknown local number, so I hung up right away. Seconds later, a text popped up. It was from Mr. Wang, my building manager. Urgent. Your neighbor Zhang Jiheng's car exploded on the highway. He's in critical condition in the ICU. The police want you back in the country immediately. Reading this message, the smile on my face turned cold in the Tuscan sun. I'd been waiting for this day for so long. A month ago, I first noticed. My gas cap had pry marks on it. I drove a 7-year-old Chinese-made black SUV. It ran fine, kept a low profile, parked in my assigned spot in the underground garage, right next to my neighbor Zhang Jiheng's brand new white coupe. At first I thought I just forgot to lock it tight. I didn't think much of it. But after the second and third time I got suspicious. I made sure to double check and lock my gas cap every time I parked. Every morning when I left for work, my car felt sluggish when I started it. Then one day, I'd just filled the tank the night before, and the gauge had dropped way down by morning. I lived in a pretty nice neighborhood in West Town with tight security. Outsider cars could barely get in. The only people who could hit my tank so accurately over and over were the few neighbors with garage access. Zhang Jiheng, my next-door neighbor, immediately made my suspect list. He was in his early 30s, a manager at a small finance firm, decked out in designer gear with a greasy haircut. He loved showing off his new sports car in the homeowners group chat and bragging about his great investment ideas. I tried talking to him. I waited for him to park that night. I walked over smiling. Mr. Zhang, how's your car running? I think mine's leaking gas. Your spot's right next to mine. Smelled anything? Zhang climbed out of his car and sized me up. He curled his lip. Guchen, right? That junk heap of yours needs replacing. Probably just some old rusted line leaking. Don't go wrecking my baby. You couldn't afford it anyway. His words were sharp, and he completely ignored what I was getting at. I held my temper and kept going. I'm just worried about safety. Why don't we tell the property management and have them check the cameras around here? The second I mentioned cameras, Zhang's face dropped. All right. Fix your own car and quit bothering me. I'm busy. I don't have time for this petty crap. With that, he slammed his door shut. He headed straight for the elevator, leaving me with his arrogant back. That little test told me for sure he was the one stealing my gas. The way he snapped when he got caught red-handed was way too obvious. My name is Gu Chen, 32 years old, a chemical engineer. I do R&D at a specialty chemical company. My job taught me two things. First, always have proof. Second, every complex thing has simple chemical or physical logic. Since talking didn't work, I'd handle it my own way. First, I went to see the building manager, a young guy named Wang. He was nice enough, but he sounded helpless. Mr. Gu, we take this seriously, but the garage has several blind spots and your spot's right on one edge. We checked the footage. We can see Mr. Zhang near his car, but we can't tell if he touched yours. Manager Wang showed me the blurry footage. Zhang was moving between the two cars, but his own car blocked everything he was actually doing. Manager Wang sighed. Even if we had clear proof, gas theft is such a small crime, the cops won't even open a case. All we can do is warn Mr. Zhang to behave. Honestly, starting a fight over this with a neighbor would just make things awkward later. I thanked him politely, but my heart went cold. I knew property management and the law couldn't stop this thief. Zhang knew that too, which is why he was so bold. That night, I ordered a hidden camera online, disguised